closely on Agent Carter.
As of this moment, Howard Stark is a fugitive from justice.
You're the only one that can clear my name.
What's in the vial?
Steve Rogers' blood.
You lied to me.
I knew how much Steve meant to you because I know how much he means to me.
After seeing that kid in Russia, I'd hate to tangle with one that's all grown up.
Focus, please, because we have something very important to take care of.
Yeah, in my head.
It's in the final stages. Promise me you'll get the son of a bitch who did this.
We need to find out what Evchenko took.
Item 17, it's gone. What's that do?
I have no idea.
Three out of 4 famous Hollywood stars recommend Diamond Toilet Soap for high-quality complexion care. Be a Diamond Girl. Only 39 cents for 2 bars. And now, back to our program. When we last left our hero, Captain America had saved the 25th Infantry, but his plane was going down over the Sea of Japan.
Betty, I'm afraid this is the end.
Oh, Cap, there will never be another man like you. I love you, Captain America.
But Betty Carver, face wet with loving tears, hears only static.
You the SSR folks?
What the hell happened here, Detective?
Hell if I know. I got 47 dead, heads bashed in, eyes gouged out. Not a single survivor.
Good Lord.
It's like some kind of monster got in. Never seen anything like it.
All this happened inside the theater?
This way.
Who wants to kill these people? They killed each other.
Guess you G-men catch stuff like this all the time.
No. No, we sure don't.
Sousa! Hey, what happened?
This really is an amazing city.
It's like any other.
No, my dear. This is a testimony to American strength and ingenuity. Huh. It is a beacon for all the world to envy.
And won't it be fun to tear it all down?
Let us not bring unwanted attention to ourselves.
Good evening, officer. Did I do something wrong?
Well, ma'am, there's a small matter of that traffic light you missed back there.
I did? Oh, my gosh, I am just the silliest goose.
You're lucky you didn't get in an accident.
I am so sorry, officer. You know, I would let my grandfather drive, but he's blind in one eye.
A wartime injury.
Okay, ma'am. Just be careful. Get home safe.
Thank you, officer. You are just the kindest man.
Be on the lookout for a vehicle last seen in the vicinity of 65th and Park. Black Dynaflow, license 3, Yankee 6, Zulu. Vehicle is reported stolen by an armed female, blonde, 5'8". All patrolmen must proceed with caution.
Carter, the hell is going on?
I was about to ask you the same thing. How are you feeling?
Like I swallowed a bag of shrapnel. What's with this?
Do you remember anything that happened inside the movie theater?
There was, some kind of gas.
You found the canister. And you attacked Agent Thompson.
I wanted to kill him. I wanted to kill everybody. Oh, God, Peggy. I hate you. I'm so sorry.
You weren't yourself. How are you now?
I still want to kill Thompson, but no more than usual.
Best the scientists can figure, it's a chemical that induces psychosis upon exposure, which I can personally attest to after Susan tried to bite my nose off. Hey, killer.
I'm surprised Howard would consent to manufacturing something like that.
The amount that got me was tiny. How much of this stuff does Yevchenko have?
The lab counted 10 canisters, meaning Yevchenko has enough to send half the city into a homicidal rage.
But why? Why go to all that trouble?
Because he's a Russian jerk with a chip on his shoulder. Why else?
No, it's got to be something more than that. Yevchenko has a plan. He brought us into Russia. He tricked us into bringing him into this country. There's something specific that he is targeting. We just have to find out what it is.
The target is me.
Hey! Get your hands up. Get your hands up!
Oh, dear.
What kind of welcome is this?
How the hell did you get in here?
You know who designed the SSR security system?
Yeah, the same outfit that secures the White House.
Exactly. They stink. You should have hired me. I know. You missed me. I've been guilty of done looking wrong.
As of this moment, you're under arrest, Stark.
You know, I could help you with that.
Roger Dooley is dead. Ray Krasminski is dead.
Along with a theater full of innocent people. Stark Industries, that's all on you. You got something funny to say about that?
I know. That's why I came back. It's everything there is to know about the Battle of Finau.
I really don't care about some old war story.
Well, you should. Because all those deaths are on me, too. The gas is called midnight oil.
You designed a poison gas, Howard?
No. Well, not intentionally. The Army wanted something that would keep soldiers awake for days at a time. But it failed. Caused symptoms similar to sleep deprivation. Anger, hallucinations, psychosis.
If you knew all that, why use it in Finau?
I didn't. My lab was raided. They took my samples, my research, all on the orders of General McGinnis. The next day, they dropped it on the Russians to help them take Finau. I flew there afterward to see with my own eyes. What those men did to each other, you can't imagine.
We don't need to imagine. We saw it in that theater. I experienced it myself.
And you survived? It's been known to cause asphyxiation.
Guess that explains my sore throat.
It also explains our voiceless friends. Someone performed laryngotomy procedures on these men. I expect it was Dr. Yevchenko, or, as he's also known, Johann Fenhoff.
Who?
A psychiatrist with a speciality in hypnosis.
Must be how they got the Dooley.
And if you can control the chief, we're all at risk.
No. This time I'm taking the risk. This Fenhoff obviously wants to punish me, so let's give him what he wants.
What are you talking about?
I'll be the bait. The SSR just needs to set the trap.
Yeah. Something public. Real showy.
Well, that's the only way I do it.
this is private property.
I'll take care of it. Hey, mister! Could you help me with something?
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Howard Stark returns a hero. The eccentric billionaire and erstwhile absconder from justice is in New York today to announce a major breakthrough in the case of his missing technology. Mr. Stark will hold a press conference this afternoon on the steps of City Hall with all the details.
What are you waiting for? Let's get in there.
A new opportunity has arisen.
Just since I left the car?
We are going back to the city. Our plans have changed.
How's that look?
Like a nest of spiders, with very short legs.
That's good enough. Hey, Peg, got any powder? I want to cut down the shine.
I don't like this, Howard. It's too dangerous.
Don't waste your breath, Miss Carter. I've already wasted mine on the subject.
What is that?
It's body armor, fuel protection.
It's junk. Where's my stuff? What are you people doing? These are highly volatile materials. This is photosensitive. This should be kept in the dark. This should be kept cool. And this is fine now.
Howard, what are you hoping to accomplish with this ridiculous press conference? There are other ways to get Fenhoff into the open.
Name one. No, name three. There it is. Stops a 50 cal round from 100 feet.
Unless you're planning to put it on your head, it won't be enough.
I trust you to keep me safe.
You're punishing yourself.
I'm redeeming myself.
I have enough blood on my hands. I don't need yours as well.
I've had to go through my life not caring what people think of me, but I do care what you think. After everything you said to me last time, I thought...
Howard, I was angry. That doesn't mean I want you to die.
Well, that makes two of us. But you know and I know that this is my fault.
General McGinnis stole Midnight Oil and used it recklessly. He is at fault. Can you not see that?
I need to fix this. Otherwise, I won't be able to live with myself.
You're mad.
As a hatter.
After a thorough investigation, we have concluded that Howard Stark is innocent of the theft, sale, of weapons to foreign enemies. All charges against Mr. Stark have been dropped. We owe Mr. Stark a tremendous debt of gratitude, and his assistance in our current investigation is invaluable.
Hero. He is a hero.
He is a hero for all Americans.
Oh, the rooftops covered, Agent Condon.
Mr. Stark will be working in concert with the SSR.
They're here somewhere. I know it.
Justice.
Humbled by his genius. No brilliance. Humbled by his brilliance.
We are humbled. Here's Howard Stark.
Mr. Stark, is it true that you were hiding at the residence of Barbara Stanley?
Too long now, the name Howard Stark has been dragged through the mud. Today is a day of reckoning for anyone who doubts me.
Get out! Who's got eyes on the shooter? He's coming from above.
Get him out of here. He's gone to back out. This way.
Go!
They're shooting from the hotel.
See? Told you it was a great idea.
Your genius knows no bounds, sir. Take us to the SSR, officer. Oh, no.
Listen, buddy, stop the car.
Dr. Fenhoff would like to see you.
Agent! Where's Stark? He's been taken.
Where are they?
This rifle was rigged to fire itself. They're long gone. Strange.
What's that?
Either Dottie's a terrible shot, or this gun was never supposed to kill Howard. It's aimed well above the podium. It was a diversion.
Diversion from what?
All Agent Stark's been heading west.
Whatever Fenoff is paying you, I can double it. You like cars? Yeah, I like cars. You know, I got a fleet of Cadillacs. You can take your pick. Take two. All right. See this piece of paper? It's Rosalind Russell's private number. That is absolutely my final offer.
So now we gotta tell the whole world we're chumps. They've been planning this whole thing since the beginning.
No, they couldn't have, could they? Kidnapping Howard couldn't have been part of their original plan. They didn't know he was here until the press conference.
So if they don't want him dead, what do they want?
Howard said Fenhoff wants to punish him. Whatever they planned, it must be a fate worse than death. We need to determine what his next target is.
The movie house was a test. So, they gotta be planning something bigger. Statue of Liberty? Empire State?
What day is it?
May 8th. VE Day.
They're going to hit Times Square.
Cars near 42nd and 9th. No Stark.
45th and 9th, copy. This isn't good.
No, it isn't.
I know I should be afraid for my life. But there's just something about you that puts me at ease. Must be those eyes.
You don't remember me, do you?
Should I?
You and I spent a nice weekend together not too long ago.
Is it Alex? Guy at the coffee shop saw a blonde forcing a man matching Stark's description into the back of a black sedan. They were last seen heading west towards Lincoln Tunnel. We're ready with their descriptions to Port Authority. See if we can snag them at the tolls.
They're trying to leave the city. Why?
Maybe we were wrong about the target.
Just talked to every muckety-muck in the city trying to call off the VE Day celebration. They won't do it. Already 100,000 people packed into Times Square. We won't have enough time to evacuate.
He could have stashed those canisters anywhere.
The gas was designed to be deployed by air.
Which is why we shut down all the airports.
And every private airfield in the area.
I think I know where Dr. Fenhoff is headed.
Where?
If his intention is to place blame for the attack on Mr. Stark, would it not be most effective to use one of Mr. Stark's own planes?
We can't. We confiscated them all.
Not all.
Hmm?
There is another vault. Considerably larger than the first.
Howard, I can't see a thing. Howard. Is all this yours?
Every one of them. You want to go for a ride?
I think you've had a few too many martinis to fly a plane.
Oh, you'll be perfect. Be safe. Three of them fly themselves.
I like a man with a vault full of toys.
You should see what I got at home. Wait. Don't tell me. Is it Lorraine? All right. It'll come to me.
The great Howard Stark. I have heard much of your genius. It is a shame that you put your gifts towards creating such horrible weapons.
Midnight oil was not supposed to be a weapon, Dr. Fenhoff. Should never have been used.
And yet it only exists because of you. Do you know what your creation does?
I saw it. Afterwards.
And I saw it while it happened. I was only spared because I had a gas mask to protect myself. My comrades were not so lucky. My brother was not so lucky. When I found him, he had no eyes. Pieces of his flesh had been bitten off. Can you imagine this?
I am sorry.
You have no idea how sorry I am. Since that day, I have thought of you often. In fact, you have been my singular focus. Look, if you're gonna kill me, go ahead. I probably deserve it, but leave innocent people out of it. I have no intention of killing you, Mr. Stark. I am going to make you suffer. Please. Please don't do this. You feel guilt, remorse. Yes, of course I do. I imagine you have done many things in your life that you regret. Men such as yourself cannot allow kindness and empathy to cloud his vision. I am not a bad person. Yes. Yes, you are. It is the only way to achieve such a remarkable success. Others have paid the price. You have paid the price as well. Your guilt eats you, destroys you from the inside out. Yes. Yes. Focus. There may still be a way to atone for your sins. Simply focus. Go back in your mind to a time and place that holds your greatest shame and simply focus. What would you change if you could?
Mr. Stark! Mr. Stark! We picked up a signal from the Valkyrie. We think it might be Rogers. Sir, we found Captain America.
Howard.
Hey, is this real?
Bring him home. How long until he reaches New York?
12 minutes, maybe less.
Maybe we could talk him down.
Think he'd listen?
Chief did.
Radio room.
Second floor of the hangar.
I need someone to take one of those planes up.
Why?
Shoot him down with a plane full of poisonous gas?
We have to do it over the water before he reaches land.
Jeez. Well, I'm not your guy. I've never flown a plane before.
Likewise.
I have.
Mr. Jarvis, I cannot ask this of you.
Mr. Stark would want to be stopped by any means possible. We have little time.
Help them get off the ground.
Level 15,000, wind 3025. 185 knots, approaching fix. Visibility 1/2 in snow. Signal is still holding strong, changing course to bearing 269.
Focus, Howard. You are doing very well.
Hands up. Loose the gun. Move away from the radio, slowly.
Peggy, it's so swell to see you. Isn't this fun?
Full tank of gas!
never shot a man down. If Carter finds this guy, you'll never have to fire a shot.
Let's pray you're right, Agent Thompson.
How is it real?
Go. I used to be so jealous of girls like you. I would have done anything to walk like you, to talk like you. But now, I can be anybody I want. Oh, I've got a great idea. Maybe I'll be an SSR agent next. What do you think of that? I thought you'd be better.
Ben Hoff's escaped the radio room.
We'll get him. I'll go around back.
Sousa, don't let him talk. If he talks, you're dead.
You too, Jack.
Dropping to 2,000 feet.
Howard, it's Peggy.
Peg! I found his signal. I'm almost there.
No, you must listen to me.
I'm gonna bring him home, Peg.
Van Hoff has put this fantasy in your mind. He's trying to get you to deploy the gas over civilians.
Don't you worry about that, Peg. There are no civilians where I am.
Freeze! Step away from him or I will shoot.
I am unarmed, Agent Sousa.
Hands up! Now!
You will not shoot an unarmed man. It is not in your nature. Unlike Agent Thompson here, you are a virtuous man. The war has damaged us all, has it not, Agent Sousa? We will never be the men we once were.
I'm not listening to you.
I have treated many injured soldiers, Agent Sousa. Helped them to overcome their pain. All you have to do is focus. Focus on your pain.
Howard, can you hear me? You must come back.
I know this sounds crazy, but that guy Fenoff, he actually helped me. He showed me how to do this. I'm bringing Cap back, Peg.
The men that you work with, they see you as broken, half a man. And Agent Carter, I see how you look at her, but she will never value you for the man that you are. How can she? She feels only pity. But we can change all that if you just focus. Point your weapon at Agent Thompson and pull the trigger.
Sousa, look at me. Don't listen to him.
Excellent. Focus. Shoot him.
No. Snap out of it.
Was he saying something?
You son of a bitch.
Howard, turn the plane around. Come back and we'll talk about it.
I can't do that. Done talking.
No, wait.
Miss Carter? Miss Carter, I have Mr. Stark's plane in my sights. We are 1 mile from land. Miss Carter, should I take the shot? Miss Carter! Miss Carter! Please, answer me!
No, I need more time.
We don't have more time!
Do not take the shot until I tell you, Mr. Jarvis. Howard, Steve is gone. He died over a year ago.
There's something up ahead. It's him. I can fix this.
You don't have to fix anything.
Peg, all I've done my whole life is create destruction. Project Rebirth was... He was the one thing I've done that brought good into this world.
Howard, I know you loved him. I loved him too. But this won't bring him back. Howard, you are the one person on this earth who believes in me. I cannot lose you. Steve is gone. We have to move on, all of us. As impossible as that may sound, we have to let him go.
Peg? He was good before I got a hold of him, huh?
Yes, he was. Where are you?
Evidently flying a plane to Manhattan. I guess you can explain that to me once I land.
Mr. Jarvis, he's all right. Stand down.
Thank goodness. Tell Mr. Stark to follow me back. I'll bring him home.
You were gonna shoot me? Out of the sky?
I thought that was what you would have wanted.
No, it's not. For future reference, under no circumstance would I want anyone to shoot or otherwise hurt me. You got that?
Your point is amply made, sir.
You're all right, Jarvis.
As are you, sir.
I owe you another one, pal.
To be honest, I've stopped counting, Howard.
What are we gonna do about this guy?
I suggest we put him in the trunk until we can find a permanent way of preventing him from speaking.
What about Miss Underwood?
I'm afraid Dottie escaped. I wager we haven't seen the last of her.
Ida. That's her name. I knew I'd remember. Steel trap.
Good work, Carter. Nice job.
Well, good morning, Peggy. You're here bright and early. I assume that means you'll be staying with the SSR.
I haven't decided, actually. I just came to pick up my paycheck.
Well, we'll keep the desk free just in case.
She'll be back.
Which one of you fellas is Jack Thompson?
That's me.
Walt Cooper, United States Senate.
Well,
I just wanted to come down here and personally commend you for the fine work you and your team did. An attack on Times Square could have been a calamity, and what I hear is that you saved thousands of lives. The city and the country owe you a great debt. We need more men like Jack Thompson, fighting for freedom and security. You're all lucky that you work for him.
I just did what needed to be done.
You play your cards right, son, and you could get a congressional honor out of this situation. The president wants to thank you himself.
Maybe next time I'll vote for him. Come on into my office.
Thank you.
How can you just sit there and take that?
Daniel,
I'm gonna tell that senator what really happened. Hell, I'll tell Truman himself.
it really doesn't bother me.
Well, it bothers the hell out of me. I saved that jerk's life.
I don't need a congressional honor. I don't need Agent Thompson's approval or the president's. I know my value. Anyone else's opinion doesn't really matter.
Hey, I was gonna, grab a drink.
Right at this moment, it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
No. After I clock out. Wanna join me?
Maybe another time, all right? I've got to meet a friend.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Another time.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
I know what you're thinking, Miss Martinelli, and yes, the drawing room has recently been refurbished in the neoclassical style.
On the small side, isn't it?
It is one of Mr. Stark's quainter residences, yes.
Quaint. You could fit the entire apartment where I grew up in this room.
6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, a rooftop terrace for al fresco dining, and the library has a sufficient collection of first editions.
And you're saying we can stay here for free?
Since the unfortunate incidents at both your home and place of work, Mr. Stark has offered this residence to you and Miss Carter for as long as you might require it.
It's a bit far from the theater district.
I'll live with it. You got a phone? I have to call my mother.
Naturally. There's a telephone in every room.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
How refreshing to meet someone who appreciates the finer things.
I appreciate the finer things. I just don't want to know what's happened in and on the fine things. I imagine you're looking forward to some peace and quiet. At the very least, having both feet on the ground.
Yes, I've allowed several of my duties to fall by the wayside of late. My next project is quite engrossing. A complete and total overhaul of the kitchen spices.
Fascinating.
But should you again find yourself in need of my services, I would be honored to assist you at a moment's notice, Miss Carter.
Thank you, Mr. Jarvis. Where is Howard? I haven't heard from him.
Presently attempting to negotiate the return of his property from the SSR.
Well, let's hope next time he builds a better vault.
Actually, he's decided to destroy everything.
Really? Well, that surprises me.
He continues to believe that no government, even our own, can be trusted with those particular inventions. Especially this.
Howard is giving me this.
He is under the impression that the sample of Captain America's blood was lost when he was under Dr. Fenhoff's control.
So you were giving me this?
I owe Howard Stark a great deal, but he does not own my integrity. I am quite certain there is only one person in the world who knows what to do with this. You, Miss Carter.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight.
Oh, but you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you.
Just the way you look
say? Can't hear you. You're gonna have to speak up.
Don't despair, friend. The food here is actually quite good. A minor consolation, I know. You had a vision, and it didn't come to pass. What is the point of anything now? But given time and a bit of quiet, new visions will arise. I am familiar with your work on matters of the mind, Herr Doctor. It would give me great pleasure to hear your thoughts on this. Perhaps there is another way for us to collaborate. I know, things seem bleak, but you are in fact a fortunate man. You're in prison, yes, but it is an American prison. And America is the land of